It's the final week of 2024 and so much has happened over the last 12 months here at the Manor. It's been a year of big changes, big challenges, amazing new beginnings. And so today we thought we would take you back and share some of our favorite moments in 2024. And it'll be interesting to see whether there's some of your favorite moments as well. We'll also be revealing the winner of our movie night vote. We asked you to vote for one of our 3 movies last week, and I will be revealing which one of those movies won or got the most votes, and also who is the winner of our 2 tickets, VIP tickets to our very first movie night on the 2nd of January. So I can't wait to reveal that for you. And don't forget, if you're enjoying our videos, make sure you hit subscribe on our YouTube channel, The Ladysmith Manor Diaries, to ensure that you see all our videos when we first put them out. But first, let's look back on 2024 and share some of our favorite moments. There are so many memorable moments in 2024, but some of the most significant for us at the beginning of the year were our projects that we were required to do to allow us to open the pub. And we had a big list from the fire marshal before we could get sign off, which included putting in the steps for our balcony and for the steps for the different exits around the manor. So we got those in the beginning of January, and then we could move on to the fun stuff. Do you remember these tiles? These were some of my favorite tiles that we put into the manor. They ended up being put into our commercial kitchen in the pub, and this was such a big moment for us. We'd been fighting for 2.5 years to get the pub open, and again, we needed our kitchen. We needed a space that would be inspected by the health inspector to allow us to open. And when we got to this point where we had tile on the floor and on the walls, the equipment was starting to go in, it was such a huge moment. We also added some nice tile for behind the bar in the pub. And the other big project was this door. This door is the door to the Parisian suite, but we were told by the fire marshal we were not allowed to have it coming out onto a hallway. So we had to block it up and move the door around the corner. So our beautiful Parisian suite that was just all finished, we had to make a hole in the wall and then patch the old door. But to be honest, by the end of it, you could hardly know that the door was even there, and it's all now finished. One of the most memorable moments of 2024 has to be opening the pub, which happened in March. And I remember putting up all our menu boards and making our first sign. We had our Thirsty Whippet sign hanging outside. We made A-frame welcome to the Thirsty Whippet Pub to start us off with, and it was such an exciting moment. And we've added a couple of really significant flags into the pub as well. We have the one in the green room that was donated to us. We also have a second one in the pub space, and just the perfect addition to a quirky English pub with these amazing old flags that had such amazing stories. One of our favorite moments in 2024 has to be the grand opening of the Thirsty Whippet Pub. We had Megan Mitten cut the dog leash on the Friday night. We had James Mullinger, who came on the Saturday and did his comedy show. And the pub was filled with people and laughter, and it was such a great weekend. We even had our dog event on the Sunday where dogs dressed up. It was just a fun weekend for everyone. We even upgraded our signs outside at the end of the driveway with our Thirsty Whippet sign, and we're going to be working on some new additional signs for 2025, so you'll have to watch to see what we add. Another favorite moment has to be when our kegerator arrived in the summer. Pump House lent us a kegerator for the summer, which allowed us to be able to serve Pump House beer on tap. 2024 was also the year that Stephen built me a British red telephone box out of old doors that we found in the basement. And the year that the TARDIS arrived at the Thirsty Whippet Pub beer garden. Over the year, we hosted so many unique experiences and events, including a swing dance event, Mother's Day afternoon teas and vintage picnics, music at the Manor, and even a Grand Gatsby murder mystery evening, which was a huge success. We also welcomed different photographers to the Manor with different photo shoots, which was so fun for me to create different sets in different parts of the Manor. One of the biggest changes in 2024 was outside in our beer garden. It started off as a very empty space, and we began by putting in fences along the edge of the space that would eventually become a pergola, and building a garden space with raised beds. We planted our very first garden with the help of my mum, and it wasn't long before it went from this to this. It was really fun to see the outside space come to life. We made tables out of wine barrels and added spaces and umbrellas that gave shade, plants, and tables that we made out of old sewing machines. The end result was one of my favorite transformations of 2024. It was such a lovely space in the summer to sit outside and enjoy a drink. Later in the summer, we decided it was time to build the pergola. We wanted a space that we could cover to give shade and cover when it rains, and the end result was amazing. We even added some lawn games, including axe throwing, which was very popular this summer. As with every year, our summer market is a highlight of the calendar at the Manor. And this year our theme was around the world in 80 days. And so Stephen built me a 10-foot hot air balloon with a basket. And it was such a huge success. It was a great photo booth and so much fun. It's always a favorite event for me to create the experience around the theme, and it's so lovely to see people outside under the trees enjoying the sunshine and all the vendors and the whole summer market experience. We have some great wallpaper here in the Manor, but one of my favorites has to be the wallpaper we added this year to the Sandpiper ensuite. This beach scene with the sandpipers in it was the perfect addition to this gorgeous suite. We also added another one of my favorite wallpapers to the hallway downstairs in the entrance as you come into the Manor, which completely transformed this space. In 2024, we hosted 9 weddings, including our own, which has to be one of the most memorable highlights of the year. It was the perfect day. Our Bridgerton theme was amazing, and we have so many fabulous memories. Alongside our own wedding, we also welcomed and hosted 8 other couples, and we enjoyed ceremonies in our reception room. We had ceremonies outside. Each one was special and each one was so memorable, and definitely one of our favorite moments this year. Alongside our wedding, the other big event was when we welcomed Winston as our new family member. So Winston Noble, he's our Whippet puppy, and he arrived at the manor and has been such a joy, such a great addition to our family, and a great brother for Hendrix. The year drew to a close with more amazing events, including our masquerade ball, Christmas photo shoots, and of course our Christmas market, which was themed this year as Narnia and was one of our biggest markets so far, with over 1,500 people joining us over the 2 days. The final Christmas event this year was our Christmas by Candlelight, which brought some musical magic to the manor. (2024) was also a year where we prepped for new adventures in 2025, including our movie nights when we put in our screen and projector, and our old boiler down in the basement that's now been removed, so we now have a clean slate so we can build our keg system and put our 10 taps in early 2025. Do you like my hat?
Yeah. Jingles.
It jingles.
Yeah.
So now you'll be able to know when I'm
coming.
Yeah, you'll know where I am.
Yeah.
Yours is very Scottish.
Yeah, very Scottish. Scottish Santa Claus.
Like a Davy Crockett.
Yeah. No, Davy Crockett's not Scottish.
Is he?
No.
Who is Davy Crockett?
He's American folklore.
Oh. I'm just showing your age maybe with that.
Yeah. I kind of look like Davy Crockett though.
Do you?
Plaid hat, beard.
Yeah.
Fuzzy.
If you had a big belly, you could almost pass off as Santa.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe not.
Very nice.
So we had a good Christmas though yesterday, didn't we?
It was very busy.
Like we opened for Christmas Day. Everyone was like, why are you opening Christmas Day? That's crazy. Everyone was surprised. To be honest, we were like, I don't know whether anyone's going to turn up.
We just planned on eating food and
doing a jigsaw. I was all excited actually. I was like, I got my jigsaw. I was like, it's fine. If no one shows up,
no one's going to show up.
We can just do the jigsaw.
Yeah.
Did any PC on that jigsaw get done?
No.
No.
Not one.
From like 5 after 2 through till 10 o'clock at night, we were busy. We were full.
Yeah.
We were packed.
All day.
All day.
It was one of our busier days.
Yeah, both here in the pub and next door in the lounge. Mm-hmm. It was amazing. So thank you to everyone who dropped by, said Merry Christmas, came and saw us yesterday. It was really fun.
It was.
Christmas carols going and Christmas drinks. It was a good day.
Good day. And today is Boxing Day.
Today's Boxing Day. Yep.
Boxing Day bash.
So we're going to be open again today. So we'll see how busy we are today. But it's kind of exciting it's kind of nice over Christmas. Everyone's in a good mood too.
Yeah.
You know, it's very Christmassy. But today we have to announce the movie nights.
That's right, because that's only in a week.
Yeah, 2nd of January, right?
Yeah.
So last week we gave you a short list of 3 different movies. We had Top Gun? Are you gonna hold? Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark, and Shawshank Redemption.
What about Barbie?
No, Barbie's not on the shortlist. So we then asked everyone to vote. So we had people voting on YouTube, email, Facebook, Instagram. There were votes everywhere. And we had a lot of votes. And it was really, really interesting because straight out of the gate, Top Gun was in the lead. Then Raiders of the Lost Ark slipped by and moved into the lead. Then Shawshank Redemption came back. And then Top Gun was back in the lead. And it went backwards and forwards. But the winner of the votes was Raiders of the Lost Ark. So that will be our very first movie on the 2nd of January. And the other two we will be adding into our schedule. Yeah. And so tomorrow, which is Friday, the 27th, we will be releasing the tickets. So we only have limited seats. So it's going to be in our lounge. We want it to be a really nice experience. So we're going to have our couches and the vintage chairs and stuff. So we don't want to squish people in.
No.
So we're only going to have a certain number of seats. And you have to purchase your tickets. They're only $5 prior to the date. You can't just turn up and come and see the movie. We're not like a movie theater.
No.
You can't buy at the door. No. So tomorrow I'm going to be releasing the tickets. But one person wins 2 tickets and their choice of seats. Front seat, best seat, couch, whatever they choose. And we had so many entries on all the different platforms. We did a random draw and the winner is, let me put my glasses on. The winner is Sanaz Jarami.
Yeah, I think so.
Sorry, Sanaz, if I've said your last name wrong. You can let me know next time you're in how to say it. But Sanaz, you have won 2 tickets for the 2nd of January to come and watch Raiders of the Lost Ark, Indiana Jones. And you'll get front row seats and the VIP treatment. And but like I say, the tickets are going to go on sale tomorrow. I'm also going to be releasing the schedule. So we're going to probably do 2 months ahead schedule, I'm thinking. We'll have all the weeks and then what the movies are, so you can then buy your tickets.
Yeah. Plan your
time, right?
Plan your holidays around our movie theater.
Yes, yeah. Exactly. And then we'll have a different one each week. And we will be adding our food, so then we'll have some food and drink packages that we're going to start releasing that will go with the movies, so you can come have snacks. So we don't allow outside food and drink, but we will be providing popcorn, snacks, food options, as well as obviously drinks that you can purchase and have and enjoy for the movie.
Yeah. And no cell phones.
No cell phones, no rustling, other than when you're eating the food. No talking. That's fine, and no talking. Yeah. But that's good. So I'm very excited for our very first movie night.
Me too.
And congratulations to Naz. But this week we talked all about last year, or 2024, as we end 2024. What's been your favourite moment in 2024?
Our wedding.
Really?
Yeah.
Of all the things?
Yeah, it was pretty exciting.
Yeah, that was pretty exciting.
And it was nice. We had friends from back west.
Yeah. Yeah, that was special. We hadn't seen them for a long time, and they're kind of like our family, but
yeah, it was
they came and that was lovely. And my mum and dad were here, so we had family from England and family from BC, and it was nice. Yeah. But I think that for me, other than our wedding, the biggest highlight of this year has been opening the pub.
Yes.
By far.
It's hard to believe it. We opened in March.
Yeah. And it's now December.
So
and
April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. 9 months.
9 months. And it kind of feels like we've always been open, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, it also feels like it was yesterday we opened, and it's been a long journey to get open. But it's so nice to see the pub as it is now. We have lots of regulars. We see lots of new people every week. Almost every week we have probably 50% of the people who come have never been here before, which is really lovely. We get lots of people coming back. And we're building a really nice community where people feel welcome, and it's just that really what the vision of what we wanted and the spirit of what we thought the pub would be, right? So that's definitely been. But next week we're going to start talking about what we're planning for 2025.
Because there's lots of stuff.
Because there's lots and more stuff. We've got big news and updates on our food, equipment, all sorts of it actually happened this week, but we're going to be sharing it all next week. So the wait for food is almost over.
And our beer taps are going in.
Beer taps are going in on the first week of January as well. So we're going to have lots of updates on new things in the pub, as well as obviously we'll be talking about all the different events that we'll be doing for 2025, plus some other stuff. Some really exciting plans we have for 2025. So next week we're going to be sharing all about that, and I can't wait to share. We thought today we'd look back. Next week we'll look forward. And but yeah, so we'll be back next. It's the 2nd, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So this time next week it will be movie night,
Yeah.
but we'll be back for our video, and then we'll have movie night that week, and then we can share the how fun the movie night was. You know what I mean? It's the jingling. It's putting me off my words. It's like, it's kind of annoying actually.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun for the first 5 minutes, and then after a while it's like, what is that noise all the time? So
That's what you say about me.
yeah, kind of. And you keep staying. You're still here, so that's okay, right? Well, we want to wish you and your family a very happy new year, because next time we see you, it will be 2025.
Yep.
We have our Downton Abbey New Year's Eve party. We still actually have a couple of tickets left. So if you still are looking for something to do on New Year's Eve, we'd love to join you. It's going to be a really fun evening. So that's on the 31st. But next week, it's kind of hard to believe, isn't it? Next time, our next video, it'll be 2025.
2025.
And just think what's going to happen in that year. Lots more
It's gonna be a
adventures.
busy year.
Yeah. Well, we are going to get back to doing all our jingle jangle Christmas stuff. And we'll see you back here next week. Have a very happy new year. And we'll see you back here for next week for our next episode of the Ladies with Manor Diaries.